It's time for the Steve and Kyle podcast with Steve.
I don't know if I could stomach that. My own kids saying that what I grew up on is stupid.
Okay, well, your homework for the next week is to sit, read down, and watch The Green Mile.
Well, you know what? Homework is homework. What am I supposed to do?
Look, in school, when the teacher said, all right, Kyle, you have to do these 2 pages of math problems tonight. You said, yes, teacher, I will do that.
And Kyle.
Try to take a step back from yourself and maybe forget the past that we...
Sure, yeah.
Not 1 ounce exaggerated about your past here. About have you come home any of the days since then and gone, ugh, what a trashy house.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. You think these glass walls are going to keep me from throwing stones?
Live on tape from APS 3 point whatever, it's the Steve and Kyle podcast.
I'm sure you noticed as you pulled into the driveway that there was no change.
Mm-hmm.
You over there?
Yeah, what, man? What?
Am I doing this on my own today?
What, Steve? Okay.
I was just saying that the amount of stuff in the driveway, not my driveway, the amount of stuff in the neighbor's driveway is still the same as it was last week.
Yeah, listen, man. Okay.
Sorry, am I interrupting something? Did we not have this planned that we were going to record here on?
Listen, there's
Saturday
no one to
morning?
blame for this but me and you. But me.
I mean, okay. I'll be interested to see how I am responsible for your snotty behavior.
Yeah, I am. Listen, I'm fighting it today.
Uh-oh, you're not feeling well? What happened?
Feeling great. Steve, I don't know if you'll be able to relate to this. I went to a concert last night.
Oh, jeez.
And
you?
And I know what you're thinking. No, this wasn't one where the 7-year-old sings his Easter songs.
Okay, so this was actual concert that people want to go to.
This wasn't, 5th graders acting like they can strum a violin.
Okay.
Okay.
So you went to an adult concert last night. And that sounds weird. That makes it sound like...
No, I went to a porn concert.
It makes it sound like people were nude.
I went to an erotica show last night.
If that's your thing, I'm not here to shame you.
No.
I'd find it interesting. I'd go at least once.
Not here to shame, but if you do that, please message us. We can talk to you. We could change your voice if you want that. We don't have to use your name.
Oh yeah. We can.
We've got the voice changer, right?
We have the ability. Hold on. Let's see if it's possible.
Do you want to sound like this when you tell us about your nude walk around parties?
You could sound like this.
That's right. Mine doesn't work.
Or you could sound like this.
Or this.
Or this.
Okay.
Or this. Or this. Or this.
We absolutely need one of those. That's so I wouldn't be able to make it through the conversation. But again, if you've done that type of stuff, we need to talk to you. Okay, because that is of the highest interest to me.
What exactly are we?
Apparently, you go to a nude party and walk around.
Okay. So if you go to nude walk-around parties,
Yep.
Maybe put that on the poll. Do you go to nude walk-around parties?
Yeah. Have you been to one? And if there's any votes, yes, I demand you comment and say, and so we can talk to you.
Okay. All right. But man, we digress.
Yeah,
that
was a quick one.
Yeah, 4 minutes in, we're just already completely off track talking about nude walk-around parties.
Yeah.
Is that what you call them? You think that's what they're called?
Boy, if there's ever been 2 guys not in the lifestyle commenting on this and trying to figure out, it's you and I.
As far as you know. I mean, we've been friends for 15 years now. I mean, we don't know everything about each other.
It's you and I sitting here trying to figure out how to refer to nude walk around parties and not sound like we're total buffoons.
Yeah.
So apologies to anybody in that lifestyle. Again, the nude walk around lifestyle.
Yeah.
For offending you.
We're not shaming. We're interested. We're interested to hear and learn about all facets of life.
Yeah. So I went to a big boy concert last night.
Who'd you go see?
This is I don't know how you describe it, Steve. So tell me if the name is familiar to you. Sam Barber? Have you heard Sam Barber?
Yeah, Sam Barber. Is Sam Barber like a country singer songwriter
Yeah,
type.
that's
Okay.
the way I would refer to it as well.
What would
is country singer songwriter, straight and narrow, man of the year, restless, home to. He's got a handful, but not really songs that I believe. Granted, I don't really listen to the radio.
That's
outside of the morning, which I listen to one of your competitors.
Okay, oh boy, that's
they got sports talk on here now, Steve.
horribly offensive. I do like the sports talk, though.
It's nice to have,
right?
I mean, even for you, not a sport. Like I flip it on when I'm going to pick
turn
up
it on
read.
all
I
the
have it
time.
on, and I listen to people ranting and raving about whatever's going on. I love it.
I've called into the midday show.
We need to call. Now we need to do this, and we need to have it recorded that one of us can get on air.
Dude, I talked about this on the side gig. I was listening to the radio on my way home from work one day.
Yeah.
So it was probably around noon, maybe 12:30. The show that I was listening to. I apologize. I don't remember the names of the hosts.
Yeah.
But they were having a really good conversation about something sports related. Mm-hmm. And then it transitioned into this bit that they do. I think they do it every day. It's called, "You Gonna Eat That?" And it's a short discussion, maybe a 2-3 minute discussion about like new foods and snacks that are coming out.
Really?
And, they'll say like, "Oh, Nabisco's coming out with a blah, blah, blah flavored whatever. You gonna eat that?" And then they kind of go around the table and debate that. And I have, man, this is my kind of show.
I'm trying to pull up the schedule because now I kind of want to plan my day because I work from home.
Yeah.
I want to be able to listen to "You Gonna Eat That?"
Yeah, I think it's a great name for a segment.
It sounds like the time of day that it's Doug Carson and Gator. I don't know what their show is called. Again, apologies,
Yes.
but they're out of Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, there's just something soothing to me on a personal level about hearing two guys who are typically in their 50s to 60s. One of them is typically obese, ranting and raving about like Cade Cunningham missing a game because of a collapsed lung.
Sure. Yeah.
There's something that could put me to bed.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's YouTube videos that are out nowadays about like that people will use to fall asleep where it's like you can hear people in the other room talking. Mm-hmm. Like your family's
it's like the murmur.
Yes, like ASMR, but like to bring you back to that era. But for me, it's again an obese man and a middle-aged man arguing about Cade Cunningham missing a game because of a collapsed lung.
Yes.
Oh man. Okay, we got to get on the sports talk show.
We digress, and then we digress again. Yeah.
So yeah, Sam Barber. I bought these tickets, Steve. I want to say 5 months ago.
Mm-hmm. Sam Barber. Okay. Yeah. American singer-songwriter. I think good sign already. You got the genre.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know how people are classified now, and I think more so than ever, genres of music have melded together. Like this, like my favorite musician of the last 5 years has been Zach Bryan, and while I think normally you'd call him country music, I've never heard him on the radio.
Yeah.
So
he's
and I'm not saying that defines it, but either way,
Sam Barber, by the way, born April 15th.
Don't do it.
2003.
He walked out on stage last night.
He was born 1 month before I graduated college.
He walked out on stage last night, and I thought, "Where's the adult? Like, who drove him here tonight?"
He does. Yeah, I'm looking at pictures of him. Now, when he's on stage, he looks a little bit older than just regular, like, promotional shoots.
He's a small fella.
Okay.
But 5 months ago, I buy these tickets, Steve. Cool. And tell me the last time you went to a concert. Do you know? And let's say one that wasn't radio like related, because typically with those you're maybe doing something offside the stage and introducing whatever.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've done something like that.
Yeah.
But I know that Annette and I we went to a concert. There was one that we went to last summer. I think one that we went to in the fall too. So it's been within the last 6 months or so. I'm not it's been a long time though since I was at like a full-on arena show like we're going to go to soon to see Springsteen, which we're both very excited about.
Like 2 months away. 2 months away this weekend, we will be in Boston, in one of our nation's great founding cities. Me, you, Brother Mike, having a beer at Cheers. before we head over to the big arena and listen to Bruce Springsteen. For what I mean, at this point, it may be safe to say, like, it may be the last time we see him. We don't know. We have no idea. His
like
age,
70-something.
the band's age. He might decide tomorrow, I'm done doing this, because he does that for long intervals anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're correct. You're right. It has. I went to Springsteen a couple of years ago in Detroit at an arena show.
Yeah,
but so 5 months ago, I buy these tickets, and I'm curious about how your timeline goes when you buy concert
I know
tickets.
exactly.
Can you take
What's
take a
crazy is that I know exactly what you are going to say.
Yeah. What do you think happened to me from when from buying the tickets to now?
So 5 months ago, Kyle. So November, Kyle is clicking around on the old internet. Oh, Sam Barber's coming to town.
Yep.
Oh boy, those tickets look great. And they're for a Friday night. That's even better. Hey, Katie, you want to go see Sam Barber? Yep, I do. Okay, let's go onto the website. Click, click, click. 2 tickets. Paid for and done. Oh, man, I can't wait to go see Sam Barber.
You're darn right.
Fast forward 5 months. You're now the week of the show.
Yeah.
And all you're doing is dreading going to see Sam Barber.
Steve, I had these sold twice in the past week.
Did you really? Okay.
Because I had so reconsidered how much I actually want to go to this concert. I didn't realize this, and about 2 months ago or 3 months ago at poker, which, by the way, you want to come to poker night?
Absolutely not.
They someone said, they were having trouble. They couldn't find them. They were sold out. Mm-hmm. And I thought, oh no, that's just I don't. Mm-hmm. The venue this show is at, which is a delightful venue.
It's a great venue.
It's a venue you guys are going to be at in 1 month.
I love that venue because of the size of it. Mm-hmm. It's like I don't know. It's just like a modern yet classic looking venue. I absolutely adore it.
So you're going to be there in a month. So the difference is going to be that when you guys are there in a month, everybody has chairs. I didn't. So I'd been contemplating not going, and I pitched it to Katie, not directly.
Okay, so you kind of you stuck your toe in.
Yeah.
To see if she would also stick her toe in.
And I said to her, hey, friend, my brother's friend, and Benny, I said, Benny and his wife were talking about how they couldn't get tickets to this. And I said, we have 2.
We could take them to the cleaners.
If you're interested.
Is that a saying, by the way? Take them to the cleaners.
What would you be cleaning if the implication is that you're just wiping them out?
We're
like cleaning them of money, but
I mean, we're taking somebody. Is that really expensive to have like dry cleaning done?
Opposed to the polls, it's expensive to take someone to the cleaners.
Never understood that one.
And then I came home.
But we digress.
I came home another day, or was earlier this week. Said, hey, we paid like $65 for these tickets.
For both of them or each?
A piece.
Okay.
They're going for $165 right now on the secondary market.
Boy.
And that's all. That's the only way I phrased it. And to her credit, didn't budge.
Okay, so she was just as into this, if not more into this, than you. Because
she's well aware of Sam Barber. Like we listen to Sam Barber in the car. She's heard him. Yeah.
So if you could have made a quick profit, $175, you figure after all the fees, you would have done it in a heartbeat. She was not biting.
I would have sold these in one instant. And I feel like if it was a show you and I were going to go to, and I pitched that same text to you 2 weeks ago, we would have taken some poor sucker to the cleaners.
We would have sold those so fast, and we would have replenished our supply of 3D printer filament because we're running a bit low on key colors.
So yesterday comes, and I'm grumpy as all get out, Steve. Mm-hmm. I have to, for the third time in like 7 years, I have to drive into work. Like I have to go to a physical workplace.
Oh, that's right, man. You were really complaining about that last week after we recorded.
Get there, have to work until 5. And it's like a 30-minute drive home.
You're putting in the old 9-to-5er.
That was yesterday. And then I had to, the whole day, my brain is racking like, well, I got to get the dogs for a walk because they're going to need to get what before, if we're going to be gone till whatever. I got to get Reed. I got to get Reed dinner. I got to get Reed dinner and over to my folks' house. I got to make sure they're okay getting him to bed on time. Where am I going to park tonight? I got to get gas in my car. All of these things are rolling through my brain the entire workday yesterday.
I'm surprised you didn't shoot me a message and see if you could get
never again.
I don't think we ever talked about that.
Nope. No. I mean, it's okay to talk about, but yeah, no, we never did.
You borrowing my parking pass. The one
What was it, 3 months ago?
about that.
Yeah, that was 3 because it was cold. I remember that. It was cold.
I'm getting that message on a
Oh, God.
on a Sunday, I believe.
What a nightmare. Many thanks to Town Square Media if they had to foot that bill.
I believe they did. I think it was.
Did
like,
they
I think it was
really?
like $40.
What? How absurd, by the way. Someone pushed a button remotely.
Yeah, my boss actually, like the next week, he had
Highway
he
robbery.
messaged me saying, "Don't worry, tell your friend we covered it."
Very nice. Thanks to the boss man. Radio's booming, right?
Oh yeah, flush with cash.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
You
to the
inadvertently locked the the building access card in the building.
Wasn't even inadvertent. Like, I just didn't even consider.
Didn't even think of it.
I thought, I don't want the parking card in my pocket while we're going to do something, because if
You don't want to lose it.
wallet out of the pocket, whatever,
Yeah.
and the card goes away. So I thought, I'll simply leave it in the car, not thinking I would need the card to get in the elevator to get up or the door to get in. Dumb? Yes. But I also don't think it's like a crazy I've never once had that.
No.
Like that type of card where it's a building card as well.
Sure.
That was awful.
We digress. We digress. We digress.
Very grumpy man on the phone who did not want to remotely unlock this one door. So strange. So yesterday comes, and again, I'm grumpy the whole day. And I get home, and we get Reed together, and we bring him over to my folks. I walk here. Where's the Tylenol? Because these tickets, Steve, are standing room. Now this venue has seats on the in the up, but
Yeah.
that's not how I want to enjoy a show there anyway.
If with that venue though,
Yeah.
honestly, I think that's the best way to do it, because they have there's like the mezzanine up top, but it's really close. Those are the best seats in the house.
If you sit at a standing room only, sure, you a dirtbag.
Well, I think you have to sit. Like if you're first row, you can sit.
Okay. You think that's fair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or if you have some kind of debilitating condition. I mean, look, you got Oinky.
I do. I got
You
a fake bell.
yeah.
I could have said something.
You could have parked right up front too.
I don't think they would have said a word. Said, hey, bring him up, bring him a chair, please. This guy's got a valve. So showtime comes, and I end up the show was fun. Okay, it was great. I've moved off of the idiotic idea that when doors are at 6:30, got to be there at 6:30. Because what do you do for the 1 hour before the opener comes on, and then what do you? So we didn't get there, Steve, until 7:45.
That's perfect, because I'm the same way as you. Like a lot of my issue with doing these events, going to these shows or something, is the build up to it.
Yeah.
Because once I'm there in the moment, listening to the person perform,
Yeah.
perfectly happy. But I do the same thing that you do. I overanalyze the build up to it.
Yeah.
All right, got to get home from work, and I got to do this. And like you were saying, feed, make sure Reed has dinner and drop him off and do this and this and this.
It's like a race, right? To get to the end, where obviously it's not a race then I don't know. It's a weird feeling planning for this. And I know there's people who do this every weekend. They're like, hey, you want to go to a show? Yeah, sure, why not? And they just wander in, right?
Yeah.
But for me, it's an event enough that it's like I got to prepare for it.
Those people are mutant aliens to me.
Absolutely. I can't. Yeah, you could drop the mutants. You guys are crazy. Okay, if you're like hey, let's go find a live show this weekend. Do I enjoy it when it happens? Or if we're at a brewery or something and someone's playing music, love it.
Cool,
great. But man,
mutants. Every one of you. No offense.
Would this surprise you if I told you that during this concert, though, I made friends?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell you. I think if
you're on a tear lately.
If we had to count for this year or even the last year, I would be leaving you in the dust. Okay?
You've gone through quite a transformation, I would say, in the last year.
I fear, though, that I am becoming one of those guys from what's the insurance commercials where the guy has to coach people how to be normal in public.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of it.
Yeah, it's the older guy with the big like white blonde blondish mustache. Yeah, I feel like I'm becoming one of those people though, and I don't want that to happen.
Okay, so set the stage for me.
Yeah,
you're at the show. Your buddy Sammy B is up on stage strumming away on his old six string.
Well, not quite, because if you talk during the show, you're a jerk.
Okay. So this is pre-show?
Pre-show. Well, like the gap, right? However you refer to that between the opener, which, by the way, someone wake me up from her, and then the main act. Fine musician. Whew.
Just not your thing.
Not meant for live music. Sit in a chair, strum a guitar with nothing changing in terms of vocal pattern for 30 minutes. I was all set for her to wrap it up, and then a 30-minute wait before Mr. Barber was going to come on stage.
So you got the house music playing.
Yep. So for anybody who hasn't been to a venue like this, either, like Steve said, there are seats up top, so you can walk up the stairs and go find your seat if you've bought a seat. Mm-hmm. Other than that, you have a general admission ticket, which is the main floor. Move into a space, try not to get elbowed, and do your best to find a line of sight to the stage.
Yeah, you kind of stand with your legs a little bit wider.
Yep.
So you're kind of creating a barrier so you don't get bumped into. Now, granted, this is a country singer-songwriter show. There's probably not a lot of wild antics going on.
Not wild antics, Steve, but the crowd you would expect in 2026 for one of those type of shows. So if you like really high sitting hats and shirts that say things like "I heart t's and turbos," and
is that a
direct quote? Because I had to point out to Katie the juxtaposition of this one younger man wearing that shirt that had that on the back of his shirt.
Yeah.
And then if you scanned 3 people to the left, a guy wearing a backward baseball hat that said, "We all watch women's sports."
Oh, okay.
So I couldn't figure out the crowd, but just to give you a quick rundown, that's about how like you could spread that.
Oh, I do have a question. Since this was a country show, I think overall generally this would be classified as a country show. Were there? Because I always notice the anomaly of the country girl costume. So was there denim skirts with cowboy boots and then like some kind of checkered shirt, kind of tied in the middle, Steve, looking like Daisy Duke?
The most freshly pressed denim skirts and the newest cowboy boots that have not been taken out since the last country concert that this girl went to. Everywhere,
no doubt bought from Amazon or from
like Shein or Temu or yes, absolutely. They were fresh out of the closet, dusted off, and shined up for the 3 times a year they get out. So again, they can all go home and go into their tank tops and go meet their boyfriend wearing his T's and Turbos t-shirt.
Yes, yeah. This is just how it works.
That's the dynamic of the fake country girl who's going to the shows. So we're in that break, and Katie's using the restroom, and there's a guy. I take a look around and realize that we have settled in behind a group of about 8 bros, which is fine. They were fine, by the way. I don't mean that. I know it sounds disparaging. I don't mean that fully disparaging. They weren't rude. They weren't obnoxious. They weren't like hitting people. None of that. I'm just saying just
enjoying the show.
You would have said the exact same thing if you saw this group. Hey, that's a group of bros. And I look to my left, and I see a guy taller than me, probably in his 50s, leaning against a pillar with his wife in front of him who's shorter. And I look to my left, and I see another guy, mid-50s, by himself, drinking a cola.
Oh, you're with your people.
And I thought, I settled into the old folks area. So what do I do? You just here by yourself?
You hit on him.
And
hey, cowboy.
I actually don't remember what I said to talk to him. But it turns out, so Steve, I had, over the course of 2 hours, a very nice conversation with this middle-aged man who lives about 2 hours north in an area we love.
You have you know where he lives.
Yeah, I know where he works. I know where his 2 kids go to school because he was there with his one daughter who was 18, and he started at the front of the stage, and he turned to her and said, "Hey, I don't think I can do this anymore. Is it okay if I leave?" She said, "Yeah, I'd prefer it," because 18-year-old girl didn't want her dad crash to the front of the stage. Sure. So he was hanging back.
So the other daughter goes. They came down specifically for this show.
Him and the daughter came down to make a little road trip from, again, an area you and I adore.
It's got to be Traverse City.
Got to be Traverse City, near the ski resort there, the big ski resort, because he was wearing the hat for the ski resort. But anyway, him and his wife are both in the medical field, and His older daughter's picking up a degree at Michigan State University, and his younger daughter, who was again at the front of the stage, is deciding between Hope and Western Michigan University going forward.
Look at that. So he's going to be down here often.
He wishes he'd have put more money in his 529 for the kids when he was...
So he probably was looking to retire in the next 6 to 8 years, but it's probably going to be more like 10 to 12.
I don't know what came over me. And at one point,
This is blowing my mind. I know I'm laughing, but my laughter is because of my just sheer mind blownness.
You should laugh because the group of bros in front of him. So that's my conversation.
Okay.
Me talking to a man in his 50s about his...
What's his name?
Now that is a great question.
Hey folks, viewer mail time again. Oh, here's one from Sally, age 14. Dear Pig.
Thank you, Sally. Alrighty.
Third time's the charm there with Sally H. 13.
Sally, age 13.
I still think the last name's H.
Hey.
Yeah, but this is a cheat code.
Yeah.
It's like, this is the dumb man's letter opener.
I've seen you fail with it before.
That I've been relegated to.
A good carpenter never blames his tools.
Because the nice one that I forget who sent us years ago, which is like the old-fashioned one you'd see in, the Sherlock Holmes movies or
like
whatever.
Knife.
Yeah, is a blade that I apparently am not safe to handle.
Yeah.
This is from our friend, as always, Billy Stacks. Thank you to Billy Stacks and our friends at Broadview FCU, no longer our friends at the LBBPC in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Billy Stacks replenishing the coffers for us because Lord knows, post-Springsteen trip, which, by the way, everybody listening to this podcast, you're paying for that trip for us. Like,
that sounds weird to say,
enough
right?
thank yous cannot be said that this podcast has generated enough revenue to afford Steve and I and Brother Mike to go to a Bruce Springsteen show in a city none of us live in and enjoy that. What I can tell you we're going to try to do is at least give you enough content that day, maybe even a podcast, like recorded, like content that we can cut together.
I guess.
But some live videos we'll check in as well. And again, if you are in the Boston area, you live in the Boston area, or you're willing to commute there, come hang out with us for that afternoon.
That'll be great.
We will be there Sunday, May 24. Is it the 4th?
Yeah, whatever that Sunday is.
The Memorial Day
weekend. Sunday,
May 24th. Steve, you and I land at, I believe, 10:30 in the morning.
Oh, God.
And we have 2 plans. I have 2 plans. 3 plans.
Go to the Cheers bar.
Cheers bar to have a pint. Cannoli. Bruce Springsteen show. That's it. So come hang with us. Maybe we can recreate the photo on the Goodwill hunting bench that we tried to do 6 years ago, or how many years ago I had my Achilles injury.
Yeah.
Again, Sunday, May 24th, if you're in the Boston area, come join us.
All right. Kyle, speaking of events that you dread on the day that you're supposed to go to them.
Jesus Christ, I forgot.
Let's see. Just 2 hours from now.
Is it? You mean to tell me like nothing crashed into the venue and we could...
Unfortunately, no. 2 hours from now, you and I and our sons will be going to Monster Jam at the arena.
Steve, let me
Raise
ask.
your hand if you're dreading this.
Oh, I thought you were going to say if you're excited. Steve, let me ask you something. How many times have you been to this?
Just once. This specific Monster Jam event I've been to once.
This will be my 3rd or 4th time.
Oh boy, you're a Monster Jam OG.
I don't know why I said yes. No offense to you, like to the idea of going. You offered. I said absolutely because I know Reed will enjoy it.
Yeah.
I've been to this enough.
Does he know that you're going?
Yes, I told him.
Okay.
I told him last week, which is
say,
huge mistake on my end.
If he didn't know that you were going, you still got an out. Because I could get rid of those tickets.
Oh, no question.
I have a friend of mine, actually, it was the day after I asked you, hey, do you guys want to go?
Yeah.
My buddy reached out and he said, hey, have you ever been to this event? I'm thinking about taking my daughter there. So I actually tried to get a couple more tickets through work, but they didn't have any more for this show. And, but I could easily give them away. So look, you have until 11:30 this morning, which is another hour and 35 minutes. You can bail up until 11:30.
You're hearing clicking right now because I'm texting my wife. And I just the straight words, no bones about it. Does he want to go?
That's all right.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, just you're floating it out there just like you did last night with the tickets to the show that you wanted to go to until the day of the show.
Dang it. She said, yeah, already. And let me tell you where it changed.
So you're going to go home and he's already got like his monster truck t-shirt
Oh, no.
on
Wait till you see how this idiot's dressed. Okay, because we let him get dressed himself. Okay, because if not, it's a fight.
Yeah.
About I don't want to wear pants. I'm like, Reed, it's 3 degrees today.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So I got a photo of him in his baseball uniform for Little League that starts in like a month, but they don't have uniforms or practices, so it's one of the 5 other Little League shirts he has.
Yeah.
So get ready for that level of attention at the Monster Truck show coming up. Let me tell you this, though, Steve.
Okay.
When I told Reed about Monster Jam coming up, and I said, hey, do you want to go to Monster Jam next week? He gave an audible,
Oh, okay.
until I said, it'll be me and you and Mr. Steve and Nikki B. He goes, oh, yeah.
Really?
So that changed his tune immediately.
Okay.
The idea of not having to sit by mom during Monster Trucks was apparently the game changer
Gotcha.
here.
Okay.
So he is ready to go. I need some help, though, on how to feign excitement for the coming up dirt bikes.
Hold on. We're going to wait 40 minutes to inflate the landing ramps. They shouldn't do the event at the venue where they're doing it.
They need to just do it in the summer at outdoor
Outdoor
dirt
events.
track things
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
However, you want to figure it out.
It's too small of a venue. It's a minor league hockey venue, which is it's a great venue.
Sure.
But
Not for gigantic trucks.
for gigantic trucks, it leaves a bit to be desired.
So
they
they
should
can't-
not do it.
They cannot race. They can't do laps.
No.
They do even the freestyle portion is like 30 seconds, and they all do the exact same thing. Usually, one will end up on its hood,
Yeah.
and have to be. They have to bring out the big equipment,
It's a whole other
flip
10
it over,
10-minute scenario.
and you're just staring at your watch, wondering, "Oh, great! Does this extend the end time? Because you know it does."
Yeah. Well, Kyle, I'm doing you a favor
Oh, okay,
because I got these tickets through work.
yeah.
So they sent the tickets like on Monday of this week. Like, oh, cool. So it was probably Tuesday or so that I followed up and said, "Hey, can I get 2 more?" And the person in the office said, "No, unfortunately, we don't have any more." But I forgot to send you the tickets for the pit party that happens before the monster truck event.
Oh no! So did those get lost?
Oh, no, she sent them. And then I don't know, computers these days, they just, but
So are you telling me that would make it? Are you telling me this pit party would make it worse?
Kyle, I have an offer for you. If you'd like to go to the pit party, it starts in 1 minute and 40 seconds.
Okay, well, I mean, let's get the car warmed up, and you keep the parking card, and we'll meet there in 90 seconds.
Yeah.
So you're telling me have you done the pit party before?
Yeah, we did it last year.
And you're telling me that at an event, which again, I don't think it's the fault of the vehicles. And to be clear, I am well aware the event is not intended for us.
Yeah, we're not really the intended audience.
Yet we are still the ones who have to buy the tickets to do this. And you're telling me that somehow the pit party version of this made it less enjoyable?
The pit party itself alone was cool because you get to walk down on the floor. You get to stand next to these massive trucks.
Yeah.
Take pictures right up next to them. And my kids loved it.
Oh, okay.
They were all about it. But that runs from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. Then at 11 o'clock, they say, all right, got to get back off the floor because they have to start setting up for the event.
Mm-hmm.
But then from 11 to 12, you just have to sit there in your seat doing nothing because you're not allowed to leave and then come back.
Okay. So you're standing in the atrium of this venue.
You can sit in your seat,
Yeah.
but there's nothing going on.
Yeah, sitting in your seat again for 2 men in their mid 30s, like you and I, would be fine.
Yeah.
Sitting in your seats for 1 hour with a 7-year-old, how old's Nicky B? 6 now?
No, he is 3.
3.
Still.
I almost had it. Is not going to fly. And I just did a quick search. Still seats available for the show, non-resale. So if we're going to want to flip these things, the radio station's going to have to take a hit on them.
We could flip the tickets for the pit for the pit party,
and then just leave.
Or
the pit party. I see what you mean.
Yeah,
I was
the pit party.
I
It's
gotcha.
separate tickets.
Gotcha. That's not a bad idea. Go see the trucks, and then he's like, "All right, let's go watch the show." And I'm like, no, that was the show.
Yeah.
Son.
No, they're not driving today, buddy.
What is the age, do you think, where the idea of monster trucks becomes not this like mind exploding thing?
I don't know. It's hard to believe that there will be a time where Nicky B is not into it because it's all encompassing for him now. Like he sleeps with his monster trucks in his bed with him.
I can't wait though, because in 10 years when we have this conversation and you tell me that he like blew his hair back and went, "Whatever, Dad." And you sadly did like the sad Michael Cera from Arrested Development walk where you're kicking the dust bunny across the floor as you walk away sad, and he slams the door in your face because he's going to go talk to some chicks while you walk away with your 2 Monster Jam tickets down the hallway.
Oh, God. That's making me very sad.
Well, it'll make you more sad that when you walk sad down the hallway in 10 years, Evelyn will then be tearing out of the driveway in her car that she's driving as she's flipping, "Screw you, Dad," because you didn't invite her to Monster Jam.
As she peels out of the cul-de-sac in the Comanche.
Saw a photo yesterday, Steve, and it's these items that age me quicker than anything else. And it was my oldest nephew driving my brother home from the Secretary of State after getting his...
Get the hell out of here.
Right.
So he's got his permit?
His permit. Yeah. To absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I would imagine for you, it's harder to do that with your own... For me, to do that with my own kids. You have to take a full step back to be able to do that. But someone like you live far enough away that you don't see your nephews, 20 times a year.
Exactly. I see them maybe 2.
So when you do see them, I would imagine it's incredibly jarring.
It is.
That's now an adult. And where did he come from this time?
Yeah, like when I see Daniel, my oldest nephew.
Yeah.
And now he has like a deep voice.
Yeah.
And he's just in the very early stages of like, where do I want to go to college?
Yeah.
It is mind-blowing.
I have such a hard time like putting it together with this. My now oldest nephew who's now driving and is 6'3", so immediately ballooned up like taller than me.
No, he's a giraffe just like his dad.
With the idea,
no offense.
Hey,
no offense.
With the idea that we have played audio on this podcast of your youngest nephew, or younger nephew Joey, as like what I know he wasn't, but like a baby,
talking trash about your Pistons,
and now again his brother's driving and going to college. No, none of this. I've never felt more old. Maybe we should ask them. Do they want to go to Monster Jam?
Yeah, we can get them into town real quick
for what will look like grown-ups. Which, by the way, we will see those people there.
Yeah.
The grown-ups who just like monster trucks. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it.
But there is.
But we all know there is. Okay? We all know that the group of 4 adults hanging out at the monster truck show, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Gravedigger t-shirt guy.
Oh, God. Oh. What will it take today to get you to buy one piece of merch and wear it to work tomorrow? But honestly, how about this?
Honestly, it's the price.
I'll pay for it.
Oh, okay.
But I get to pick it.
Oh, I have a feeling I'm getting a Sparkle Smash t-shirt, aren't I?
Do they have Sparkle Smash? Because
Sparkle Smash was there. That's Evelyn's favorite monster truck.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just want the loudest one I can find.
I'm convinced that it would be Sparkle Smash because Sparkle Smash is pink and blue and purple and very obviously sparkly.
What would it take to get you in a piece of Monster Jam merch to your workplace in about about 20 hours?
I mean, what the hell? I'll do it.
We will be. Maybe we can shoot a little video of when we're
Okay.
scrolling the merch stand and see what we agree on.
What was it that when we went to that wrestling event?
Yeah, you bought a Seth Rollins shirt?
Did I have zero clue what happened to that shirt.
Yeah, I wonder where it went.
I have no idea. I remember wearing it that night so you could take a picture of it. But
maybe that'll be the flashback this week of when Steve, you and I, when we went to wrestling.
Yeah.
A handful of years ago, we went to wrestling and you bought a shirt and there's the saddest picture that we'll have to find of you standing against a railing with your new shirt up in front of you, and you're the most downtrodden man I've ever met.
Did I lose a bet, or was that?
I don't remember. I honestly don't remember
any clue about that.
Oh man! So yeah, that's coming up today. Monster Jam. Again, we've got Bruce Springsteen coming up this May.
Oh man, so many adventures coming up for this podcast.
But I texted you last week, and we've gotten tagged by multiple listeners about this very thing. And I said, I'm putting this to talk about because I think this is something.
Yeah.
It's obviously catered to us. And I don't know, have we talked about this on the podcast that over the years, one of my the thing I collect the most apparel wise is minor league baseball clothing. Have I told you that at all?
I don't think so.
I have.
It doesn't surprise me, but
I have a sticky note on my phone that I add to, of teams that I want to collect. And I put stars next to the teams I've already collected. The Rocket City Trash Pandas, the Missoula Paddleheads, Fort Myers Mighty Muscles, the Everett Aqua Sox, all the way down to the Danville Dairy Daddies and the Wichita Chili Buns and the Modesto Nuts.
So are these like when minor league teams do the specialty days, like the local team here? It's the West Michigan Whitecaps, but usually for 1 or 2 games a year, they're the West Michigan. Is it the Bunghammers?
Yes.
Where they have like the specialty jersey and the specialty name. Yeah. And it's based on something local. In this case, because Grand Rapids is, considered Beer City.
Yes.
They have the Bunghammers, which the bung is the plug that you put into a like a keg or a cask.
Yeah.
Cask.
I don't know if it's the keg or the cask. Again, I'm sure there's plenty of beer stops who are about to be offended on on nobody's behalf because nobody cares about you.
Yeah, exactly. If you're about to correct us, don't.
Yeah,
because nobody cares.
Go find someone else to talk to. Okay, I found a middle-aged man with 2 kids who was at a Sam Barber concert. I found someone to talk to.
What was his name?
So I've got this list of minor league apparel that I like to collect, and I feel like I started making this list before it became. I'm not going to say in vogue, but like teams now do these. Like John Oliver a couple of years ago took one of the Detroit Tigers affiliates and changed their name for a couple of nights. I forget what, but this happens a lot now. And it's impossible because some teams are very small and they'll do these one-night events where you can only get merch in stadium that night for that. But some teams will make it available on their website. Like I just got my Danville Dairy Daddies t-shirt in the mail last week.
Where's Danville? Okay.
They are in a small, that's obviously Virginia, you big dummy. They're in such a small baseball league that I had a hat from them.
Okay, so is it one of those independent leagues?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. But yeah, they're the Danville Otterbots, which I also think is cool. And so I've got a Danville Otterbots hat and now a Danville Dairy Daddies, which is their alternate identity, shirt.
Okay.
So when we get tagged multiple times in something like this on our social media, this is one that's right up our alley. And I think you and I need to make every effort to either get ourselves there or get a couple of our listeners there so we can ensure that this year we get merchandise from the Madison Mallards Remember the Edmund Fitzgerald Night.
Okay. The Madison Mallards. I'm assuming this is Madison, Wisconsin.
This is the Northwoods League, which is
this is a 2-hour drive for us, maybe 3, or probably 4-hour drive.
Yeah, I believe. I mean, if you think about it, we have to go through Chicago.
We could take the old boat.
It's very expensive.
That would be very apt, though. Taking a boat.
We'd definitely go down, wouldn't we? When we go down,
the amount that we've talked about this boat, yeah.
I don't want to say you and I reinvigorated the Eddie Fitz and the lore of the Eddie Fitz. This is every bit of 5 hours drive.
Oh boy. So a bit longer than the 2 hours.
Yes, it is in the middle of Wisconsin. So we're going through Chicago, all the way through Rockford, Illinois, and then straight north up to Madison. Maybe we could see if we could take a stop off at wherever that idiot from Making a Murderer stashed all those bodies in the junkyard. Manitowoc. Yeah. So we have a date. We have a promo, and this promo is. Let me just see. Did I send you a link for it?
Yep, I got it pulled up right here. I'll share it up
at
on the,
what you
on the
get
Tron in just a second.
Look at what you get. If we go to remember the Edmund Fitzgerald night on July 30th, 2026, for the small price of $21. Because not only, Steve, are we getting a ticket to the baseball game, which is hey, you know what the going rate is for events nowadays? A little higher than normal.
Yeah.
$21.
$21 is a good deal.
That's not all we get.
What else we get?
We're getting a Madison Mallards captain's hat.
So it's a ship captain's hat,
Yep.
but kind of in the style of a baseball cap. So it's got the Mallards logo on it.
That is something that, beyond a shadow of a doubt, needs to be in this studio. We've got the 3D printed Eddie Fitz up top that a listener sent us for around the holiday season last year. But compared to how much we've talked about the Eddie Fitz, we are Eddie Fitz light.
We are
around here.
I have to say,
we got the tin painting of it.
This comes off as a bit insensitive.
What do you mean?
Okay, here's the Madison Mallards post.
Now, I would be offended if this were the cook's hat. Because that jerk doesn't deserve a single bit of remembrance for leaving those bellies empty on their way down to the bottom of Lake Superior.
Remember the Edmund Fitzgerald night, Madison Mallards post? The ship that, quote, came back from some mill in Wisconsin.
Famous line from Gordon Lightfoot's song.
Took the world by storm.
Oh.
I mean, I think the storm kind of took the ship.
Honestly, if we need to reword that, took the ship that came back from some mill in Wisconsin that got taken by storm.
Yeah, taken by a storm. Now its mysterious legend takes over the duck pond on July 30th. What is the mystery?
I didn't think there was one iota of mystery, but now, do we have to dive into the history?
Oh, well, there is
of
the famous
mystery?
line, it might have broke up or it might have capsized.
Oh, sure.
I guess that's the mystery. Did it break up or did it capsize?
That's a Gordon Lightfoot mystery. I don't believe the people who have studied this have any debate, do they? I can't believe we're sitting here in March, the second day of spring.
Really? You can't
March
believe
2026, and we're recapping how the Eddie Fitz broke apart. The exact cause remains unknown. Yeah, whatever. Expeditions have examined, may have been swamped, suffered structural failure, or topside damage, grounded on a shoal, or suffered from a combination. Well, thanks for narrowing it down. Also, hey, a tsunami might have hit it. Or, hey, hang on, an octopus might have taken her down.
Oh, boy. Looks like I'm not the only one thinking it's a bit insensitive.
Oh, really?
The first reply.
Yeah.
You guys are doing a promotion about a shipwreck?
Yeah.
To which the Madison Mallards quickly reply, this won't be a shipwreck, though.
Hey, good point. Good point. We're not wrecking a ship.
Any other tragedies out there that would make cool theme nights?
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
To which they reply, Wisconsin beating the undefeated Kentucky and then losing to Duke 2015 March Madness Championship.
So we've got one of the, now what is prototypical, mid-20-something social media managers defending. Oh, I love this.
This is called the double down.
You can't back off of this now.
No.
Is that the text I sent you? So if you go to their posts though, like if you just click on their page, like the name of their
here,
have they made an apology? It's still on their website. I have their website pulled up right now. I don't know how to buy tickets. They say tickets aren't available right now.
It doesn't look like it.
Okay,
I see no apologies.
I love it.
Okay, so let's see. Do we
$21? So
what day of the week is this?
It's a Thursday.
Ugh. What day?
That's a long weekend though. Thursday, July 30.
July 30. Okay, let's pull up the old calendar here.
Because if we can't make it, I feel like we need to do everything in our power for us, one, both to make it,
Oh, boy.
Maybe one of us to make it.
I got to be back on Friday because I'm in a hot dog eating contest.
Oh, Jesus. Man, all right, let me post on the poll. Have you ever had to cancel your plans because you're in a hot dog eating contest? You know what? I refuse to give in. We're not talking about that today.
Okay.
Because I know the way the world should work is we would now stop everything and you would tell me why in the hell you are in a hot dog eating contest in July.
But we have learned from our mistakes. 509 episodes in. We're not going to change gears.
If we can't make it, we need somebody. I believe we have a few listeners in Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
If for some reason we can't make it, the Steve and Kyle podcast will front your tickets.
Yeah.
But this goes along with the idea. So go enjoy the game. You got to get us a hat.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get it to us.
Yeah.
Whether it's you're going to meet Steve at a live show and then this poor sucker has to commute at home, or if you just ship it right to the podcast studio, either of those options are fine.
We need these. We need 2 of these hats in our possession.
One to wear, one to stage in the podcast studio. So again, that is Thursday, July 30, Madison, Wisconsin. The Madison Mallards.
Yes.
And they're doubling down. So this promo is not going to go away. I don't think this thing stands it. It seems like the hats are printed and they're like, we're dug in.
If it's going to go away, it's going to be real awkward now because of their digging their heels in nature of it.
And here's what I want from our listeners too, if possible. Please send me all of your nights like these that are local to you, where you're like, hey, this is ridiculous, but it's fun. Mm-hmm. I love these things. These promo nights, these promo merch. And like I said, I adore minor league baseball merch, especially the one-offs. I collect it.
Yep.
Please let me know if there's anything interesting in your area, because I absolutely would love to collect and add to the stash.
Yeah, but I mean, this one, you're right. It's so right up our alley. It's basically one of the pillars of this podcast is the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, which sounds weird to say, considering 28 souls plus one greedy cook who gave their lives.
Have we been in existence longer than the Eddie Fitz?
Oh, I can't imagine.
It was ordered on February 1, 1957, launched June 7, 1958, maiden voyage September 1958, out of service November 10, 1975.
Yeah, we got a couple years.
So that's a little over 17 years. You and I are coming up on 10.
We're 10, yeah.
In a month.
Okay. So is that it? Is our goal?
I think we have to beat the Eddie Fitz.
We have to beat the Eddie Fitz by one day?
One day.
So we finally have an end date in sight.
I think we can officially declare that if somehow, against all odds, you and I are still doing this podcast in 7 years.
Yeah.
Now, are we going to go off launch date or maiden voyage date?
I would say launch date, the time that baby hit the water for the first time.
So June 7, 1958, all the way to November 10, 1975. That's 17 years and 5 months, right? 17 years and 5 months. That needs you and I. We need to get to. What's about 7 years and
2033, roughly what, October?
Yeah. Okay, so we'll wrap a Halloween extravaganza as you and I wrap it up permanently on this podcast.
Yeah.
But that feels good.
It feels really good. I like knowing that there's an end in sight.
I got to tell you, though, 7 more years of this? 7 years?
Yeah.
Very quickly before we get out of here, because, again, we've got big to go get to.
Oh, yeah.
Do you or can you pull up your upcoming dates? We haven't mentioned those in a little while. And I would like to, we still got to get the Fathead to whatever the next one coming up, I'd like to get the Fathead to.
We are in Flint, Michigan in just a matter of days by the time this podcast comes out.
That was supposed to be mailed to Mikey.
That's all right. There's still time.
Guess who didn't send our friend Mark Calhoun the details to get that sent out to Mikey down in the Flint region?
I bet it could still make it in time. I'm not worried about that.
Okay, I'm going to message Mark right now.
All right, pulling up the events page right now. So, yeah, again, we have a live show in Grand Blanc, Michigan with Banana 101.5 on March 27th. That's a morning show at Grand Blanc Lanes, although that found out yesterday that show is sold out.
So if you don't have tickets,
don't offer to
take the Fathead now, which, again, I believe we already have someone offering to take the Fathead anyway.
And then just 1 week later, we will be in the capital region of New York with Q1057 and 1035 at Frog Alley Brewing Company in the morning, and then at Troy Savings Bank Music Hall at night, both morning and night show, April 3rd, Friday, April 3rd. If you're going to be in that area, if you're going to either one of those shows, send us a message. 2 weeks after that, we're going to be in Northeast PA with 97.9X at Montage Mountain, the lodge at Montage Mountain. We're going to be there for a morning show and a night show on Friday, April 17th with 97.9X. April 25th, GLC Live at 20 Monroe here in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Now, that one I do believe would not...
I'm not sure if that works or not.
I believe that is one that our friend Timmy had one of his own fatheads taken from him there because he couldn't bring it in. So it's on the list, but I think as of now, we'll wait on that one. I don't want to lose the fathead.
Following week, Portland, Maine with 106.3 The Bone. We are at Aura for a morning show and a night show on May 1st.
Awesome. We've got to get someone. We've got to get someone for the Portland, Maine show.
Yeah. And, actually we do. Okay, 2 weeks later in Harris, Michigan, the Upper Peninsula of Michigan with 93.1 and 99.5 K-Rock at the Island Casino and Resort for a morning and a night show. And then 2 weeks after that, live on the Jersey Shore with 105.7 The Hawk. So I need one of my paisans to reach out that will hold that fathead proudly when we were doing a morning show only at Jenkinson's Pavilion right on the boardwalk in Point Pleasant Beach.
Oh, man.
I believe that's it for now that has been announced. I will say that there are a couple more that just have not been announced yet.
So we are through May. We have someone for the Grand Blanc show. So Capital Region of New York, you are on deck for Friday, April 3rd, morning and night show. If you're going to that show, you'd be willing to hold the Kyle Fathead, please message us anywhere. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, at Steve and Kyle. Let us know, and we can get your address and details and get that thing mailed out to you.
Yeah, can't wait. Looking forward to seeing the Fathead back in circulation.
Yes.
After it's been retired for the last couple of years.
Yeah. Well, if I remember right, it was like stuck in some therapist's bedroom for a couple of years.
During COVID, yeah.
So, yeah, we need to get fathead Kyle. I've lost a little bit of weight.
Yeah.
Out there to the live shows.
Yeah, do we get an updated Kyle Fathead?
I posted the picture, which I've had for like 7 years now.
Yeah.
And I thought, Jesus Christ, man.
What have you done?
Could you not put the ice cream down ever?
All right. Yeah. Again, at Steve and Kyle, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky. If you want to be involved in that, Kyle, we got to get out of here.
We got a show.
We got some vroom vrooms to go see.
We got a show.
You excited about this? All right.
See you there.
See you next week.